whichever way or however you are going to think about this particular video, I don't care. And this is a warning to all African leaders. I'm from Ghana, and I'm directing this to MAHAMA, because so far I have to talk from my home before talking about even any other country. And not a lot of Ghanaians, a lot of Ghanaians wouldn't be familiar with the wreck, a lot of nonsense that is happening in this health sector and all of that. But I'm here to tell you some few things, right? Hear what Prophetic Angel said about Bill Gates and what he said about Africa, and then connecting the dot to MAHAMA, because I've seen MAHAMA with Gates on several occasions in Ghana. Now let's hear this.
Political ideology that people are not connecting to the end time. So when God gave me this information, I knew exactly where we were going, but I could look at the events that are happening and go like, oh, that's why there is that thing. That's why people are hearing this news and they don't know where we are going on this. Are you getting this? Yes, sir. Some people are waking up. Are you waking up?
Yes, sir.
Are you waking up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peruta legisu. One thing I saw was also about Africa. It'll be like we're talking about a certain percentage, a very growing percentage, 10%, 15% going up there, of growing economies will be in Africa. They didn't get it. I'm saying Africa there will be a new scramble for Africa. They didn't get that. A new scramble for Africa, where the growth will be from another location, where Western worlds will say, we are going into Africa. Asians will say, we are going into Africa. You see, when you see people just doing this, they are doing this. But remember, they are already doing it, but the growing economies, they didn't get it.
Yes.
When you see Chinese in your country, you might say, oh, it's already happening. I'm talking about growing economies will be here. Are you hearing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What number is that? Growing economies. And the richest industry will not be the energy industry that you're thinking of, although it is wonderful. But it will be those professions and companies that manage to bring all these resources and all these giftings in one location, where I'm looking as a country, I'm looking for this and this and this to be done in my country. And one industry says, you know what? We can gather 70 countries, 70 companies that do this and this and this. So the organizers are going to be the ones to get to the $1 trillion. So it's not a person who is dealing with energy, who is dealing with this, who is dealing with this. It's people that have connections. It will be your network that will be your net worth.
Your network.
It's a point where there are going to be giant companies, corporations created that will create wealth by joining abilities together and say, we can bring this in one location to do this. They didn't get it. I'm talking about just simply organizers, not inventors. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've already said what I said, Yeah, no. I'm not talking about inventors. I'm not saying inventors will not be rich. I'm just giving you so you get what I'm saying. I'm giving you everything so that you get the idea now.
Yes.
You getting the idea now?
Yes, sir. Food.
So they're already starting with pigs, pork. They go into cows. When they go into chickens, Africa. This is why I keep saying why Christians need cities of their own, where you can literally see the food that is being made. You can look at the food you are cooking. You grow the food. So instead of asking you to get your hand out and inoculating you, they inoculate the food you eat. And when you eat, that is not dead, even if you heat it up to a certain degree. No, the chicken is what? Yes, but what they put in there is still alive and will still affect you in a way. So these food wars that I told you in the last one, you started seeing these things happening, right? How many have seen those wars? Yes. And when I was saying them, you could tell people are like, oh, will it happen? It's not even started yet. It is started in a sense that you can see it. But reality will become so big. So they are going to inoculate, vaccinate animals that you eat, the beef you eat, the chicken you eat, the pork you eat. Until what they want to be in you is in you. Imagine how a person who failed to create a working Windows 95 is telling you that they can make you well. Why do you love us like that? Why do you love us that? Why? What have we done to you that you love us like this? Here in Africa, you want us well, or you Bill Gates, you want us well. We didn't even ask for this. And you come and say, we want to do it to you. We want to help you. No, I did not ask. I don't want to be helped. I was okay before I knew there was a guy like that.
That's true.
As a matter of fact, our great-grandparents lived longer. We were okay when he was doing his windows. Now he just comes and says, he wants to help us. Did you hear what I just said? I just gave you a prophecy. Their target will be Africa. And they will begin to court our presidents, our leaders, our chiefs, our ministers. They will court them as a man courts a woman. Courtship. They'll be so nice. They'll come to our presidents' houses, to our prime minister's houses. They'll go there like their children until they introduce that we gotta help you. And guess what? The nicest thing, it's for free. Wow. How much do you like us like this? Are you Jesus? Open your eyes. I like Nigerians. Nigerians say, my eye is clear. You clear your eye. Do you understand? Open your eyes. And while I'm talking like this, it just seems like nothing. It's just a story. It's the way I'm giving it to you. I think you like it to say, that says the Spirit of the Lord. The angel appeared to me and said, Son of man. Now you will listen. And I have to speak in King James Version for you to understand it. And the Lord came to me and said, Thou servant of mine, speak to the children of this world. Say, thus says the Lord. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Some people are getting it. And we're going to get into questions in a few minutes. So, the other
2025 market crash has come to an end, and you've heard it here first. Trump tariffs have caused an uncertainty on the market. This is the right time for investors to jump in. Now, XPX, that is S&P 500, dropped 21%. NAS 100 dropped 27%. UK 100 dropped 16%. US 30, best 30 performing companies, right, in the United States dropped 20%. BTC, I predicted, is going to hit 75K. It even dropped to 74,000 and some few pennies there, right? Now, this is a time. The elites have taken profit. The market has gone down during uncertainty with Trump tariffs. This is a time that we have set into an accumulation phase. You want to invest into the forex market, the synthetic, space. you want to invest into the crypto market, you want to do forex, you want to do stocks, you don't know how to do it. Join the financial market masterclass with Trader Nixon, and I'll show you how to do it like a pro. Mind you, I love MAHAMA. I like MAHAMA. I appreciate our leaders. When they do something, on this channel, when MAHAMA came to power, when he started putting some things in place, come on, I come here, I speak highly of MAHAMA and all of that. But does it mean if something is going wrong too, we don't comment? For those of you who are party gay and party apparatchiks, that we do not talk about your party or your leaders, our leaders that we voted in. We employed to work for our country. You do not want us to talk about them. Not that we are disrespecting them, then you better go sit down somewhere. Let us talk. Now, Bill Gates came to Ghana. You've seen a video already. Let me give you a glimpse of what happened when Bill Gates met the president. Yes, Bill Gates has visited Ghana on multiple occasions. Put that in mind. He has come to Ghana to assess the country's healthcare delivery system, particularly its immunization programs, and to discuss agricultural initiatives with local farmers and the Ghana school feeding program. Bro, it has ended. I respect you, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, our president, my president. But look, is it worth it? No, hell no. Looking at the record of Bill Gates, when COVID-19 started emerging, the comments he was making, the things they were doing at the background, right? Behind the scenes. They have no love for Africans, bro. Calm down. I am so exposed, very intelligent. Bro, people like, Gates, Bill Gates are people who I would love, because I love tech, I love finance, I would love them to come to my account and all explore and do a lot of things. But not Gates. Not Bill Gates, bro. We can welcome other people. Not Gates. I think Mahama should give like a breakdown what Gates want to do exactly, because this write-up that I'm reading right here won't even give me that details. It's giving me like highlights, no details. I'm worried. Look, this whole vaccination thing was a scam. I'm not even talking about scam as in scam in terms of money. No, I'm talking about scam in terms of the real intentions that these foreigners are having behind the vaccination or vaccines. Look, do you know that this video will take long? I'm telling you. Do you know that it got to a point, people in the West got some findings and they said, look, fats. I'm not saying fat as in FATS. No. FART. That is fat. When somebody is passing air or something like that. If you are eating, throw the food away. My bad. So, look, they say fat from cow. It's causing havoc to our environment. Hey! Do you know that there are some tribes in Africa that they bath their head themselves, their head with cow piss? Even those people, they grow even more than 80 years. They keep lying to us. My point is, they keep lying to us. That is not true. They say cow dunks, destroy, how do you call that? Our environment and all of that. It is not true. It is not true. Gates is here. Feeding program. All right. So, one. if Gates is having a lot of billions, if Gates is going to donate, he should donate funds. That's fine. But so to say they'll export food, no. And I'm sure Gates will say they will donate funds. But there is another catch. Let me show you in the write-up. It say what? It's immunization program and to discuss agricultural initiatives with local farmers. Do you know that there was another thing that popped up weeks ago? I did a video about it. They said they are going to vaccinate animals. Yeah, I did a video about it, but I posted it on TikTok. So my TikTok is there, Trader Nixon. I talk about finance and politics. You know, politics related to finance. They said they were going to vaccinate animals. Bro, don't you get it? Can't you think? Look, when they vaccinate an animal, and the vaccination is not a vaccination for the well-being of the animals, and that is their intention. It is who we feed on animals. So if they can't force vaccines on us, they vaccinate what you eat. So when they vaccinate what you eat, when you eat what they have vaccinated, you have been affected with the vaccine. This is mathematics. You just need to. And it says again, even fertilizers. Another thing. But let me leave fertilizer. So, when they vaccinate our animals, when they bring all of those things like incentives, I don't know how to call it. They bring those things. Look, it's good. I don't blame MAHAMA. No. He's looking for the well-being of this economy or this country. I understand him. But if we don't take care, we are getting into trouble. You know, Bill Gates came by himself. He came by himself. America is saying they are cutting aid to Africa. Bill Gates says, I'm bringing aid. You guys don't get it. I feel like he's standing up right now. Look, America said, no, we are not giving anything to Africa again in terms of money and all of that. Bill Gates said, you guys are funny. I'm going to give them AIDS. Nah, bro, you don't get this. So they pollute our farms, they do this, they do that, and destroy us. Look, when they fertilize your farm, you know, your farms with bad fertilizers, they give vaccines to your animals, they are killing you with time. So MAHAMA have had a meeting with Gates, and look, the school feeding program is beautiful to feed kids. If money will come in for that, and we'll use our money to grow more crops and all of that, the money that they give us is to grow more crops, farmlands. Shall they put people farms, and all of that? Fine. But if they say they are going to bring food from their side, they are killing us. They are killing our people, our children. My name is Trader Nixon. I'll just put it here. End it here. So that's it. It is a warning. I decided to keep quiet when I saw the man came in. I shut up. Now it's coming from a higher order, a prophet. Warning to Africa. Is not MAHAMA part of Africa? MAHAMA, I've seen him with even Gates multiple times. So, warning to MAHAMA. Be on guard. I'm not saying you shouldn't go into any terms with Gates, but just be careful. I'm out.